Hi, I'm Rickie Swink, and I've been seriously studying nutrition since my university nutrition classes 50 years ago. After retiring from a career of appraising real estate, I was overjoyed to just spend my days with my horses, showing, working on the place. However, I was drawn to become a hemp educator after Prime My Body hemp oil incredibly improved a variety of my physical problems and increased mental clarity. I work out of my rural home and in my late 60s have finally found a job that I love. This talk is about a very exciting revolution in human biology happening right now that is changing the way we look at health and wellness, and about recent government deregulation also happening right now worldwide, which is giving us the biggest opportunity in our lifetime. For those who can grasp the significance of both the biological health revolution and deregulation, plus take advantage of these changes, this information is going to change your life. We'll look first at the newly discovered biological system, then the company and the chemists who have created the biggest breakthrough with this discovery, and then the opportunity that is inherent anytime worldwide government deregulation happens, and why you would want to get involved with us. Okay, so body systems. Since grade school, we were taught that our body has these systems: the immune, hormone, cardiovascular, digestive, and so on. And it would make logical sense to think that science had already fully mapped out all of these systems a long time ago. However, as technology advanced, the relentless work of this man found that we humans and all other animals do in fact have an additional system. It's a receptor system that controls some of the most vital functions of our body. It's called the endocannabinoid receptor system. Thousands of verifying studies worldwide have found that it's made up of many, many receptors that are located in the brain, spine, throughout the uterus, and other organs. It affects so many important aspects of our health that it's impossible to list them all. Instead, do an internet search. These two websites are particularly good. Here's just a fraction of what you'll see. This system affects how the brain works, better decision-making and problem-solving, lessening of depression and anxiety. It affects inflammation, mood, hormones, lessening of pain, increased joy, and even radically better and deeper sleep. Now just pause for a moment and think of the number of people who are dealing with any of these issues and how they are overtaxing their lives as well as our entire healthcare system. Just think of the implications here of what would happen once people started nourishing this receptor system. Take one idea, such as a world of better functioning brains, and how it might impact society. Now you can see why those of us who have become aware of this system are calling it a revolution. That's exactly what it is. So, what is the single most effective way to feed this cannabinoid receptor system? There is no contest. It's hemp oil. Hemp oil contains the highest amount of a variety of cannabinoids by far of anything else in the entire plant kingdom. They have discovered over 130 so far, but there are 4 that have currently the most science behind them. The 2 worth mentioning here are CBD, cannabidiol, and CBG, cannabigerol. Now, when talking about hemp oil, it's really important to clear up a couple of very harmful misconceptions that have been around for about 70 years. First, you cannot get high or stoned from hemp oil, even just a little bit, no matter how much you take. Instead, hemp oil just makes you healthier. And the second erroneous belief is that you need the psychoactive component called THC for these cannabinoids to be effective. This is patently false. Yes, having a number of cannabinoids as well as terpenes present can increase the effectiveness of hemp oil. This is called the entourage effect. However, it's been proven that THC specifically does not need to be present for hemp oil to do the positive things that are listed in the literature. That said, after 70 years of prohibition, there are entire generations who have been raised to believe these myths. And for some of them, it will take a few years before they can trust the truth. But fortunately, the laws will help people see the truth, because hemp oil can now be legally used and legally shipped in all 50 of the U.S. states. The FDA just announced on their own website the approval of CBD oil, and even well-respected medical spokespeople are acknowledging how wrong they were in their earlier assessments and are now talking about the extraordinary effects on human health. This awareness is going global, and it's led to a worldwide government deregulation. Canada just changed their laws, so did Mexico, as well as Japan, China, Thailand, Taiwan, and others. We'll see many more countries in the coming year. The point is, this is a worldwide cultural shift and health movement. So now, how do you choose the best hemp oil out there? How do you find the highest quality, most effective formula at the very best price? Let's line up the top most respected hemp oils out there and take a look. The first checkpoint I look at, always, is bioavailability, meaning how much of the active ingredient actually gets absorbed into the blood plasma. Say you have 1,000 milligrams of something, in this case CBD, but if only 100 milligrams get absorbed, that means that only 10% is bioavailable. The other 90% is wasted and passes through the body. The next section shows the number of important cannabinoids that are present, measured and showed up in each product's certificate of analysis. These 4 particular cannabinoids are currently considered the most important for health. This last section shows the number of important terpenes that are also measurable, and then that last row shows if any THC is present. Once you review all of the important categories, the best hemp oil currently on the market is one that was just recently developed, called Recept, by the company Prime My Body. This Recept formula revolutionizes the industry for both efficacy and price. Recept has the highest bioavailability by far. In fact, if you look at the absorption of all cannabinoids in hemp, they all have a naturally low absorption, around 10%. There's a range between 3 and 20%, but you'll see that all the studies show an average of about 10%. With Prime My Body's hemp oil, it's over 85%. Provable through pharmacokinetic data. This is a huge jump in absorption levels. This is because they use nanoliposomal technology, a process which makes the compound so small, under 100 nanometers, that they can absorb directly under the tongue. But what makes Recept such a breakthrough is that they are using sonicated liposomes. They created a multi-million-dollar lab to accomplish this, and it allows for an even smaller size with an average of only 20 nanometers. This not only increases bioavailability, but makes absorption much faster. No other hemp oil in the world does this. In a recent study, they had subjects take a non-liposomal hemp oil and then measured how much of its CBD actually made it into their plasma. Over a 2-hour period, here's what it looked like. They then had the same group of people use the same amount of Prime My Body's hemp oil and look at the difference. Over 5 times as much at a much faster rate. Also, through centrifuge testing, Prime My Body's formula shows superior stability. Recept is also shown to be the best due to its broad spectrum of cannabinoids and terpenes. Recept has measured amounts of these 4 most clinically important cannabinoids. In fact, it has 30 milligrams alone of CBG, cannabigerol, which is one of the most expensive compounds in hemp, and shows neuroregenerative properties in current research. This is the most CBG of any other hemp oil in the world. They also have 7 measurable terpenes. If you Google these, benefits of terpenes alone will make you definitely want to try this oil. Another reason for Recept being the gold standard of hemp oils is simply its pricing. And as we mentioned earlier, the most important criteria of price is not total milligrams in a bottle, it's the absorbable milligrams. If you look at some of the top-selling CBD formulas out there, you'll find this one. It's $2.49 for 50 milliliters. This second one is another very popular brand, and it's $1.49 for 30 milliliters. These are high-quality companies that have great reputations, but they're non-liposomal products, so they have that much lower absorption. Prime My Body's formula retails for $108 for 50 milliliters. Plus, another benefit to Prime My Body is that they offer wholesale prices to anyone who becomes an affiliate. And in doing so, the price of each bottle drops to $89. And if they purchase a box of them, then the price drops even lower, and even lower once they become an educator, like myself, and begin to tell others. Let's take a last look at the features. It's organically grown using only American-sourced hemp. It's a proprietary formula created in their own labs with maximum quality control. Sonicated nanotechnology, which drops the particle size to 20 nanometers for easy absorption. Zero THC, zero ethanol, both very important for athletes and anyone in a work position with drug testing. Broad spectrum for the full entourage effect. 30 milligrams of CBG, more than any other oil out there. Organic peppermint for a wonderful flavor. No added sweeteners. It's kosher, halal, soy-free, and non-GMO. And again, all at an extraordinary, groundbreaking price. So what's next? If you'd like to try it and see your results, contact us and we'll ship you out a bottle. Our suggestion, though, is to do the same thing that I and a growing number of my colleagues are doing. Become a hemp educator. Become part of this global health movement. You will help a lot of people while expanding your current career path. And if that sparks something in you, then come join our team. Sign up. It's easy. It's $39. It's not necessary, but if you want, you can get a starter pack, which gives you 3 free bottles and 12 bottles to share with others. Call us and set up the first one-on-one introduction and training. We answer any questions, and we'll immediately get you into our Getting Started system training. This is a powerful school backed by proven success, where you learn the entire franchise system that teaches the communication skills and tools to build your business and become profitable from your very first month. You'll have access each week to Prime My Body's live conference calls and our own team's live video conference trainings. All of this is for free. This internal cannabinoid receptor system is changing how we all look at health, and in every important category, Recept by Prime My Body is found to be the best. So where do you want to go? It's up to you. If you just want to share with friends who need the benefits of hemp oil, we'll show you how to do that. If you want to make an extra $300 a week, we'll show you how to do that. And if you're like our team and you want to build financial freedom in the next 18 months, we'll definitely show you how to do that. Get back to the person who sent you this video, or contact us with any questions at hempstrong@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.